Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. General Hospital recaps for July 8 reveal Sasha Corbin, Sophia Matson, panics when she can't find her baby, and Gio Palmieri, Giovanni Mazza, breaks up a fight. Plus, Jason Morgan, Steve Burton, tells Rocco Falconeri, Finn Carr, about Britt Westburn, Kelly Thiebaud, when Rocco wants answers. At home, Sasha discovers that Daisy Gilmore, Levi Clark Coughlin, is missing from the nursery. In a state of panic, she hurries downstairs, but the baby isn't in the bassinet either. She rushes outside and informs Michael Corinthos, Rory Gibson, that the baby is gone. They search the house and the grounds but cannot find her. At the Q Mansion, Olivia and Ned Quartermain, Lisa Locicero, Wally Kurth arrive, find out the baby is missing, and the police are notified. At PCPD, Felicia and Max Scorpio, Christina Wagner, John J. York, share a kiss and talk about their dinner plans after work. She expresses to Molly Lansing Davis, Kristen Vaganos, her relief that Christina Corinthos Davis, Kate Mansi, was not harmed in the fire. Mac appreciates Cody Bell's, Josh Kelly, help and describes him as thoughtful and a great catch. Molly agrees he is a good man while Felicia feels uneasy, aware that her husband is trying to matchmake. Then a police officer approaches and informs Mac about a potential child abduction. At the Quartermains, everyone comes together when Harrison Chase, Josh Swickard, and the officer arrive with questions. Michael regrets his decision to remove the camera from the nursery. He had it removed after the incident where Willow Tate, Caitlin McMullen, and Drew Kane, Cameron Matheson, were caught on camera having sex on the nursery floor. Sasha informs Chase about someone activating the mobile while she was in the shower, along with the strange occurrences, including her being swapped with another baby at the hospital. Olivia shouts from the kitchen that the baby is there, prompting everyone to rush in as Sasha cradles the baby, tears flowing down her cheeks. She insists to everyone that she didn't lose her baby, prompting the men to search the area again, although they seem skeptical. The men come back, and Chase reports that there were no indications of forced entry at all. Everyone else leaves except for Chase. Olivia thinks Sasha might be experiencing postpartum issues. Michael will look into it as they go to bed while he keeps an eye on Sasha with the baby and Chase. At the boathouse, Lulu Spencer, Alexa Havens, slaps Brooke Lynn Quartermain, Amanda Sutton, across the face, calling her the same deceitful backstabber she has always been. Brooke Lynn defends herself, stating that what Lulu did was far worse. Lulu then reveals that Rocco found the file, leaving Brooke Lynn in shock. She wasn't supposed to find it, and Lulu explains that she meant to tell Rocco the truth, but things have been complicated. Brooke Lynn reminds Lulu of her actions towards Gio, labeling her a hypocrite. They argue over who is more cruel, with Brooke Lynn pointing out that it was public record. She broke into Martin Gray's, Michael E. Knight, room and accessed files, sharing information she had no legal right to know. The two women continue their catfight as Lulu shouts that Brooke Lynn had no authority. They continue to fight and exchange heated words until Gio shows up. "Cut it out," he shouts. Lulu explains what Brooke Lynn did. They get into a dispute, and Lulu declares she will never forgive her. She storms away, while Brooke Lynn insists that none of her accusations were accurate and that she never intended to harm Rocco. Gio scoffs when he hears about Rocco finding the file and learning he was carried by a surrogate that way, not being told by his parents. He's furious. What was the purpose of everything? Why did Brooke Lynn look for these records? He believes he was justified in keeping her out of his life. Jason finds Rocco at home. Rocco asks Jason to share everything he knows about Britt, showing him the birth certificate, explaining he knows Britt took the embryo and gave birth to him. Jason wasn't in town and didn't know her then, but he did have feelings for Britt, and Rocco inquires about her character. Jason mentions she'd done some wrong things but changed. Rocco states that without her, he wouldn't exist. Jason reassures him that his parents love him, and Britt felt pain recalling the past and admits he changed her. She loved Rocco, which surprised her, and recognized her actions were wrong and felt sorrow in giving him up. Jason believes she would be proud of who Rocco has become. Jason leaves and encounters Lulu outside, explaining why Rocco summoned him upon hearing him call Britt a good person. Lulu begins to shout, and he responds that this is what Rocco needed. At Sidwell's residence on Spoon Island, Marco Rios, Adrian Ancondo, informs his father that they are labeling his mother's death as accidental. Both of them doubt the truth of this claim. Marco feels responsible for what happened. They talk about Natalia Ramirez's Eva LaRue new life, which was made possible by Sonny Corinthos, Maurice Bernard, but they believe she posed a risk to him. Sidwell suggests blaming Sonny for her demise, asserting that he wouldn't allow Natalia to create any more issues for him. The father and son pledge to ensure that Sonny does not escape the consequences of this situation. At home, Alexis Davis, Nancy Lee Grahn, sees Christina Corinthos Davis, Kate Mansi, lost in thought. She reflects on how supportive her mom has been. Alexis mentions that she has faced many challenges. It has all been overwhelming for her, leading to a breaking point. Chrissy understands that this doesn't justify anything. Alexis doesn't excuse it, but her love for her daughter remains strong. They talk about how wonderful Molly is with Cody and how she brings out the best in him. They wish for Rick and Ava to fall apart, and Rick shows up at Alexis' house, catching her and Christina off guard, intending a private discussion with Alexis. He notices Christina and changes his approach, asking if Molly is present. They inform him she isn't, and he expresses relief that Christina is okay after the fire before leaving. At Metro Court, Elizabeth Baldwin, Rebecca Herbst, and Portia Robinson, Brooke Kerr, are happy to have taken a break from work to enjoy the fireworks together. But Rick interrupts them. They discuss the Joel Sartor opening, and Rick asks Elizabeth to join him at the symphony next week. It's Gershwin, and she adores Gershwin. He receives a call and steps away while Liz apologizes to Portia, expressing her desire to spend time with her friend. When Rick returns, he has to leave quickly, and once he's gone, Liz feels guilty. Portia inquires about Liz's feelings regarding Rick. Liz enjoys his company but believes it's better to discourage him. Portia understands that Rick was simply doing his job by helping Heather Weber, Allie Mills, get released. At Jerome Gallery, Nina Reeves, Cynthia Watrous, is taken aback to find the walls empty. Isn't Joel Sartor set to open tomorrow? Ava realizes she's running out of time. She's working on getting the new lighting put in. Nina offers her assistance, but Ava declines. They talk about Nina delaying Willow in hopes that she won't marry Drew Kane, Cameron Matheson. Ava shares what happened on the morning of the divorce hearing. He was with Elizabeth, she mentions, implying that he didn't fully commit to the hearing because of that. Nina advises her to end things if he's unfaithful, but Ava is hesitant. He's enjoyable, attractive, and they typically make a great pair. Nina hurries to meet Willow for drinks while Drew is in D.C., and then Rick shows up unexpectedly, catching Ava off guard. The bank manager in the Caymans informed him that 2 of the funds have been overdrawn, and he demands answers. Ava explains that she required the money for the lighting. He remarks that it's an improvement over the lighting in Pentonville, which is where they could end up if she continues to waste money. She snaps back at him, revealing that Laura Collins, Jenny Francis, spotted him at Liz's place. She knows that Rick deceived her. Rick brought her some juice and tries to placate Ava. She's okay with that, but not with his lies. He barks again about her taking money, and she gives him the boot. Cody Bell, Josh Kelly, arrives with his tools, and he explains to Rick that Ava hired him to install shelves. He gets to work while Rick mentions he'll see her at the show tomorrow and leaves. Cody begins his task as they work. Cody leans in and kisses Ava, and she reciprocates. Then she steps back, and he asks if that was all right. She replies that it was a very nice kiss but can't happen again. He apologizes for misunderstanding her intentions, and she assures him that they can still collaborate. At the Metro Court pool, Nina interrupts Portia and Liz, asking if they've seen Willow. They haven't, so she leaves, and the women discuss Liz turning down Lucky Spencer's, Jonathan Jackson, proposal. Nina finds a table and hears from Willow, who is on her way. When Willow arrives, Nina inquires about her route. Willow mentions that traffic was smooth and flashes back to taking Daisy from her crib and telling her that her parents betrayed her, so now she will betray them. Later at the PCPD, Mac is on a call when Felicia advises Molly to disregard Mac's attempts to set her up. Mac returns to inform them that the baby has been found. He invites Molly to join him, Felicia, and Cody for dinner. After Molly departs, Felicia scolds Mac for his pressure. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our GH News 24 YouTube channel for more update news.